Hello everyone, my name is Navneet Kumar and I'm a student of Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering, and today in this video we will see how we can use Python to create a tic-tac-toe game, right? So before this we all know how Python this game, tic-tac-toe works and how Python works, right? We have to have a basic knowledge about it, how list works, dictionary works and if and else, okay? So we'll move with this thing. So as we all know how tic-tac-toe game works, right? So this is a basic game. I'll show you. We will have this 9 spaces. We have to fill it according to the above this given number. We have to fill these spaces. The first one is player X. 1 and 2, 3. I'll just show you guys how it works. And 7. This is how player X wins. This is how tic-tac-toe works. And now we will move on to our code. So I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right, like multiple functions for this game, and I'll show you how it works. The main important thing about coding is that we have to understand how the code works in the back end, okay? So you see how it works from my side. It will run from here, the first step, which is print, this will run in fractions of seconds, right? Choose your options as mentioned below. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will show you like this. This much will be played. Okay. Then we will use this function. What does this function do? This function will. This is here. And now, my friend, this is a one-liner dictionary creation using for loop. Now if you want, I can show you how to create this without using one-liner, right? We can create an empty list, then using for I in range, which is 1 to 10. We can go with board of I is equal to empty. This is same and this is same. I have commented it out. What is a comment? A comment is basically a line of code which is not read by the interpreter, okay? So this will not, this and this is also same, but we can see we have to type 3 lines of code here. 1 line we can do it. So it is also works the same charm. You can see the code will run again, right? So this you guys have to understand how one-liner code works. It will help you in your future. So now I'll go with this code. Here what it will give us is basically it will give us a dictionary. I'll show you by printing the dictionary also. I'll show you by printing how a dictionary is. When I'm running this, I'll get a dictionary with 9 keys. Each key will have blank as its value. So when I'm this X player, when it is printing something, wait, I'll edit something for you guys to simplify it. So when I am entering this, I'll print here board also, right? This will print the dictionary. You have to be careful about it. So now this is blank. Now I'm entering 1. So it will show that in place of this blank, X was replaced. How it will work, we will see. So now my friends, this code is here. So first it will give us the dictionary, then this player turn is being declared and this will be printed. Everything is basic. After this will go to this function. This is a function which I have created where I'm passing the board, which is a dictionary. So what it will do is it will print the value of the key which is called here and concatenate it with these symbols. So in the beginning, if it is empty, it will print empty, right? After that, when I'm giving the value of X is here. So in place of printing empty, it is printing X. That is how it works here. So this is how I'll print the board. After that, this I've shown it to you. So print board is done. Here for turn and range 9. When you are playing the game, the code will run for 9 times, right? We have 9 spaces to fill, so it will max to max the number of moves which will be going is 9. So we will go with here this move we will take it from player. So another function is called here. Okay, so we'll move to that function, right? So here it comes, get player move. Here we are passing the two parameters that are here, which is board and player turn, which will either be X or O, and this is a dictionary. So while true, because I want to see all the conditions should satisfy. Okay, if the user is entering like one, in place of 1 to 9 he is entering 11, 12, or sometimes he is not entering, he is just clicking the enter, so it is an invalid move. So I have to print this invalid move and again ask him to enter his choice, right? So that is why I have used a while true option, which will be infinite, and when I get a correct output I'll just go with return, so that the loop will break and I'll get my value. So here input, I'll get a string out of it. This is a f string, which will let us display the variable directly in the output screen. So player, enter your move. If it is X, it will print X. If it is O, it will print O. So if the move, each digit is a string function, so the number which is entered by the player between 1 to 9, it will check whether that number is digit. It won't check if it is either variable or something which is not a digit. It will reject and the condition will be false. It won't go this side. It will directly print this, and again the loop will start. If it is a number, it will be converted into number and another condition will be checked, right? You guys, I have told you it should be between 1 to 9, and 1 and 9 are included obviously. So if it is not, and that board move, it should be blank, right? We should be careful not to overwrite the value which was there in that key value. If on the place of 1, if it is X, we cannot write O again. So we have to check also. If that is true, then we can return the move. After returning the move here, in place of that move which is key, we can enter the variable which is either X or O. So this is how it works. Now print board, you guys already know how it works. It will print the board which was given to me by dictionary, and this was for your understanding. I gave the dictionary print, right? This will print the dictionary and it will print in the board format, because this is a function made by me and this is an inbuilt function of Python. Now I have to check different conditions, right? If the condition is that the player won, we have to enter the code, or if it is tie, I have to check whether it is, what we'll call it, it is a tie or not. If it is tie, we have to enter the code, right? So we have to check these all conditions, and when these conditions are successful, we have to do the needful. So first we have to check whether the player wins. So this is a function which I have made here, which is check win. Check win will have all the win conditions, right? This is our code. So 1 2 3 1 4 7 1 5 9, right? We all know what are the conditions needed to win in this tic-tac-toe game. So I have displayed all these conditions in list in a list, or nested list, whatever we say. You can say a multi-dimensional list also. So it is basically a list in a list. Okay, so this will have all the conditions. Now you guys have to focus here how it works, the transition, the everything which is related to code is here. So because for conditions in win condition, how it works, this will be win conditions, and the variable for condition will be this first list. Getting it, right? For example, if I have a list in a list with a 1, then another list with 2, if I have something like this in a list, right? So if for I in A, if I type, so first value of I will be this list and this list, right? So the condition's value first will be this list, which is 7 8 9. Now 7 8 9 will be passed to this. Here it is checked. Now you have to understand this line. We will go with back. So for P Okay, so now tell me, if we are winning, what is the condition we have to 7, 8, 9? 7, 8, 9 should be similar symbol, right? If it is X, it should be X, 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 and if it is O, it should be O, 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 right? So we are going to see that for position in condition, which is condition will have 7, 8, 9, and first condition 7. Here it is giving here we are taking one element from here and we are entering that key, which is board 7, it will be 7 is equal to X, right? The player which we are entering, right? So this is how it works. So first it will check for 7, then 8, then 9. If it is all true, it will return true, or else it will return false. So this will check for first, second, third, fourth, all the conditions will be checked. Okay, all the conditions. And if all the conditions are checked and all the conditions, if any one is true, any one, it will return true and we will win the game, right? If any one is true, it will return true and this will return true. If it is not, it will return false. So this is how check win works. So when we are checking, if we get true, we will go here and we'll break the loop and we'll print that the player wins. If it is not, then we'll move to the next phase, which is we have to check it is a tie or not. Now what is the condition for tie? All the boxes should not have any blank spaces in the dictionary of board, right? It should be either X or O. So this is how I'll check if the board is full. Here I'll again take all the positions of the board for PO in board. If we are putting this, we will get keys. Okay, so the first key of PO, the first value of POS will be 1. So board of 1 should not be equal to spaces. Then again the second will be 2. So it will again check all. If and only if all of them is what we'll call true, it will return true. Okay, here if it returns true, then we'll get what we'll get. Where is it? Here it is. It will return true and then it will print tie and then it will break. Okay guys, this is how much our code works, and here we will just change the player turn by turn. So this is how my code worked. If you guys have any doubt, please pin me on the comment and tell me if you have any doubt. So now let's play the game once, right? We have understood how it works in the back end. So here I'll show you in the beginning the dictionary is empty, the options. Now we'll go with X1. So the dictionary is changing here the value, right? All the rest. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. See, player X wins. So we can see all the values, 1 X, 2 O. This is how the value changes. Now I'll show you for a tie game also, right? So for tie it should be 1, then it should be 5, then it should be 9, then it should be 2, then it should be 8, then it should be 7, then it should be 3, then it should be 6, and then it should be 4. See, all the values are filled and it is a tie. So if you guys have any doubt, please ask me in the comment. I'll answer to it. And if you like the video, please give it a like, share, subscribe to my channel, and please share your videos. Your videos will fetch me marks. Thank you.